Hello, welcome to our new tutorial. This is on Premiere Pro, and this is going to be your first tutorial project that you're going to be using your animated logo that you created in After Effects. So let me show you what we're going to be heading towards. So I'm going to be adding sound effects. I'm going to be adding some music. I have my animated logo. I'm going to be finding some videos off of Vecteezy that I can add. And then we're also going to be taking a look at text. All right, so to get started, I have a folder here, and in my folder, I have a sound folder, which has all the different sound effects I could possibly be using, and also this chill upbeat, which is some music. I have some videos, and then I also have my final render here that I had shown you. In these programs, it's really important to work neat and label things. So in Premiere Pro, we're going to go to New Project, and I'm going to title this Animated Logo Video. And location, I'm going to choose my location, and I'm going to put that into my Premiere, and then hit Create. So then this kicks out where I can import some of my videos. I'm just going to actually hit skip for right now, and it pops up the interface for Premiere Pro. So down here is my timeline. Over here is where I can import media. This is where I'm going to see whatever's in my timeline. If you don't have this when you open this up, you can go up to Workspaces, Essentials, so you can change these workspaces up. So right here is all different kinds of settings for the workspaces. You can also move things around. Right, so I personally like this setup. Kind of reminds me of After Effects. So over here on the left hand side, I'm going to go import media and my video. So I have my logo. I'm importing. Can also go up here to File, Import. I can bring my intro. If I hit Command, hold down Command and hit the other video, brings them both in at the same time. So I'm going to drag my logo down here onto the timeline, and you can see with my timeline, it says V1, V2, V3. These are all the videos. Down here at the bottom is the audio. I want to see which ones I want here. So I have my subscribe. That's going to end up going on the end. Here is my logo, and I can see what it looks like over here in this window when I double click. And now I have my logo. So this is kind of like my intro coming in. I'm going to take this, drag it down to my timeline. Also in my timeline, it's kind of zoomed up. So down here at the bottom, I can pull this. Look at my intro. Got my logo. And if I hit the play button right here, you can see everything. So I need to cut this down a little bit. So also I'm going to hit stop. I also see that there is a sound file here in the audio layer, but I don't want this. So I'm going to right click and hit unlink. So it unlinks it. Now I can select these individually. I'm going to select that. I'm going to hit delete. The next thing I want to add is my subscribe. So I'm going to drag my subscribe down there. So now if I take a look at this, I have my video, and then it goes into my animated logo, then it goes into my subscribe. actually want to keep subscribe. I want to keep my animated logo looking like that. But I'm going to go up here and I'm going to chop the rest of this. So this comes in like that, and swoosh, it's going to go into my logo. On the left hand side, you have these different tools. I'm going to be using my razor tool, so I'm going to click and cut it. I can use my selection tool. I'm going to select it. There's also this tool right here, which will drag all of my other video files and drag them down. I'm going to do a Command Z. I can also do, if I right click in this space, ripple delete, which will bring everything up too. So it's my razor tool, this is my selection tool, this is my track forward tool, which brings all the video up. So let me take a look, see what it looks like right now. All right, that looks good. So all I want to do now, then I want to say thank you for watching. And so for thank you for watching, I'm going to go right here for my text tool. So I got the T. I'm going to click in my space right here in my program window and type in thank you for watching. All right, now what I want to do is after I have this moved to where I want it to be, so I have this moved to where I want it to be, I want to select the whole thing, and over here in properties, I can change my font. I can change the font size. I can also center it, justified centered, left, right. I can change the color here. I can add a stroke, a shadow, and so on. So I'm going to keep this. This is a nice, easy font to read. Okay, so when I hit play, thank you for watching. And then I want to put a fade on there, so I can go to effects, can go to video transitions, and then I'm going to do dip to black. I can just drag that onto the end, and then it dips to black. So I want to leave that on there for like 2 to 3 seconds and then have it fade. So I can use this tool here just to move it up just a little bit. I'm shortening it, so I can select it and then shorten it with my selection tool. All right, now the next thing I want to do is bring in some of my sound effects and my sound. So here you're going to see in this little panel up in the upper left hand corner, there are different tabs that I can click on. So I got my effects here. I have my video that I brought in. I can also right click and do new bin, which allows me to drag my videos into the bin. It's going to keep me a little bit more organized. And if I right click, I can also go import. So remember, I can right click import. I can also go to file, import. I'm going to go back up to my sound file, hit import. So I can import the whole sound file itself. Double click, open this up, and then I just selected it and hit the space bar. So that allows me to listen to the different sounds that I have here. Okay, so that sound tension, that one, I like that one. So the fun thing is just kind of playing around with the different sound effects. And I can also modify. So I like the sound of that. This sound file, sound effect, needs to be a little bit faster. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go down to speed and duration. So if I'm going to speed it up, so I go 80%, which is going to actually make it longer. And then if I go here again, let's see what that sounds like. I don't think it's going to sound too good. That's too slow. But if I go to right click again, I go to speed and duration, and I go to 150%, shortens it. It's going to make it and I'm zooming up on my file. I can also shorten this. I can also use that speed duration on video too. I use that a lot. So about here, I'm going to cut it because I don't need any more of that sound. And about right here, it kind of comes down. I think I want a ding or a swoosh. Let's see what a swoosh sounds like. So about here, I think this swoosh. So I can take this, drag this down. You can also see the wave here, which allows me to also see where it swooshes. I can visually see the sound. And then I'm going to cut that using my razor tool. And I think I'm going to use that little swoosh to kind of get here, see what that sounds like. I'm going to cut this. Right, and then I'm going to drag. So I'm going to still continue adding some more sound effects, but I just want to see what this sounds like underneath the sound effects. Because all right, that sounded pretty good. And really, naturally right here, this is starting to dip and the sound. So I think that's where I'm going to end it. So I can cut it using the razor tool, using my selection tool, selecting it, and then I'm going to, right here, I can also do a dip. If you can see this little square that has a diagonal slant to it, it's going to allow me to dip the sound even more. I could also, let's see here. Let's hear what it sounds like if I do the speed and duration. Just slow it up just a little bit. Like maybe take that to 95. How's that sound? Because I want it just a little bit longer. Let's see what maybe 80% looks like. So see how it made it a little bit longer. All right, I like that. Now the next thing I want to do is add some sound effects to the subscribe. Oops, I'm scrubbing through. So right here, I think I'd get like a okay, so my elevator ding right here, that's where I want to put this. Alright, and again, looking at the waveform, I'm able to scoot this over, visually see it up on the screen, and as it finger like selects it and turns blue, that's where I want it to have a ding sound. And then I can also trim this up using the razor tool. All right, I'm going to do another ding. All right, so about right here. And then I'm going to do the bell. Yep, so right as it changes the color, I'm going to do the bell right here. Could also speed that up a little bit. Going to right click, speed duration, and then let's maybe see what that looks like at 120. All right, so that's it. I'm pretty happy with the results of what I've done. So when I went to Vecteezy to choose some of the video clips that I brought in, I mainly focused on that my background was black. So I could easily find some things that had a black background, so it all kind of felt like it belonged together. When you go to Vecteezy, pick an intro video that you can cut up and add to your timeline for Premiere, and then also pick maybe a subscribe and thanks for watching. So these are the different components that I would like you to add to your video. I'd also like you to find some sound effects and also some background music that you could lay in your video. So to render this out, you're going to go to File, Export Media. And right here, we're going to, location is going to be the desktop. I can put it into the Premiere folder. MP4 is totally fine. Right here's where I name it, logo, video, final. And then hit export. So it will export the whole thing. All right, that's it. So I look forward to seeing your tutorials.